that dude is so full of shit. He
Think
just
so?
wanted to fuck Rich. What's up, everybody? Episode number 101. It's your boys D, El Cucuy. You know, I really need to get some fucking headphones so I can monitor my shit, because last episode sounded like shit on my end because there was some shit with the audio when I wasn't monitoring it. So by next episode, I'm going to have a monitor so I can actually fucking monitor how it sounds in real time, so we don't have that issue again. But El Cucuy, are you ready?
Yeah, I am. But I'm going to tell you this. If I'm going to monitor my shit, I'm going to have Dr. Castillo do it. Just saying.
That's your homie or what?
That's my doctor, Dr. Castillo.
Oh.
I would just send my shit to him to monitor for me, bro.
All right. Well, Dr. Castillo, D, El Cucuy, episode number 101. Baseline Trey, where you at, Holmes? Let's go.
On the road to the riches, cause it's all about the flavor. Now
Road to the
buckle up your seats
riches.
and prepare for the journey. Let the music ease your soul, grab a spliff and start burning. Relax with us and take a trip to the heavens and come and spend a day in the 757.
What's up, everybody? We're back for season 2. We finished the first 100 episodes like that. We said, fuck it. Hey, let's knock out 100 episodes. Only took us fucking 3 years, but hey, here we are. Yeah.
Oh, bro. Hey, it didn't take us 3 years because I feel like we've knocked out 51 hella quick.
We did. It took me about 2.5 years, dog, to do 40 some odd episodes.
That's all right.
But it's
We're
all
rolling.
good, dog. We're rolling now. We're rolling. So fucking yeah. Yeah, man. Fucking how are you feeling about episode number 101? You got some shit? I know I got plenty.
I do, and I feel great because guess what? I was on episode Highway 101 yesterday, and I was on the 101 today as I drove to, like Michael Miggs was correct, it's Lompoc. So he's right. I had to ask my real estate agent. She said, well, actually, my real estate agent's wife, she said people frown if you say Lompoc. So we are the show that calls it how it is. And when we're wrong, we're still kind of right, but we admit we're wrong. And
Yeah.
Michael Miggs was right. Lompoc, I was on the 101 yesterday, looking at the water. 101's beautiful. Southern Central California. What's up? What's up? What you got, man?
Man, I know I got a shit ton. And you know what? I think, if I'm not mistaken, we might have a challenge later today. Do you think we might do something later?
Yeah, and I from what I heard, because I know future tellers, it's must see, must listen,
must see TV. And you know what? If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we're gonna be joined. We're gonna have to, let's call them up. I don't even know if they still want to do it. We got to hit them up.
Hello.
That's Wild Podcast is supposed to be joining us later today for the Paqui One Chip Challenge. Supposedly, this is going to knock us on our ass, and we're going to need to call our mamas. But are you ready, El Cucuy? Are you excited for this later today?
It's, you know what? It's always a great time when we have T and Ito on
T and Ito.
When we have Ito on the show, it's always a great time. Now, shout out T, shout out E. That's Wild Podcast. Yeah, anytime we go on their show or they come on our show, anytime we just hang with the boys, man, it's great. It's a great experience, and I feel like we provide good content. So I'm always excited when we get a chance to hang out with those two.
Hey, you know what I'm excited about? Is that right about now, you know, I haven't been in contact with them, but right about now is probably when fucking no this I'm saying right about now is probably when Covino is taking his edible. So on the Free Twitch Friday, Covino said that he wanted Rich to hook him up with an edible. And he was like, you know what? He's like, I can't really have a drink. You know, he's still recovering. He's on a gang of meds and shit. And he was like, I think I want one of your edibles. Dog, I haven't seen Rich so fucking happy. And so like, and I don't know how long.
I feel happy.
You should have seen him. He ran and they like had to change the camera to like just Covino and shit because Rich like ran out of the room.
Well, he's got a buddy now that does it. That might be his new fucking edible buddy, bro.
Well, he came out.
That's what he's hoping. I don't think it will be because I don't think Covino will do it every day.
My fucking daughter left a Go-Gurt right here on the fucking desk.
Hey, you squirted it, didn't you?
it's leaking all over.
That's a goner, bro. You just went goners.
Covino mentioned that he wanted something. So when Rich went and got it, he was like, oh, this one helps you go to sleep. This one will make you happy. This one will this. This one will this. Doug, I felt like Rich fucking, like, honestly, Doug.
I'll tell you this before you continue. He buys all the bullshit.
That's what I was going to say, is that I'm like, Doug, you get like a sativa, an indica, a hybrid, right? All of them are going to affect you a little bit differently, but this shit's not going to be like, oh, this one's going to put you right to sleep.
I don't know, man. 5 milligrams to me is 5 milligrams. 10 milligrams is 10 milligrams. That's what Covino should start out with. He should start with 5, and hopefully it'll help him get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and he won't feel anything because he doesn't want to feel anything. He just wants to sleep. So
you know what? I'm glad you said that, because that's pretty much what everybody was saying in the chat, is that because Rich was saying, oh no, you can take 10, you'll be fine, and I was like, Doug, this motherfucker has, okay, I don't want to say never, but very rarely had edibles, right? So you're gonna start him off with 10. I'm not gonna lie, Doug, if they give him 10 right off the bat, he's gonna not like it.
You know what? I think my opinion on that is, I don't know how true that is. I mean, because to me, it's a 50-50 crapshoot, right? But if the ultimate goal is to give him something that helps him sleep, we don't want to scare him away.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Why take the 50-50 crapshoot if you don't need to? You know what I'm saying? Like, I started at 5 and I'm at 15 now and I don't feel shit. But if I would have took 15 and started at 5, it would have fucked me up. So, you know, for sure, I would tell him to go with 5. Tell him to go with 5. He shouldn't feel nothing. It should help him sleep. And then he can actually, because if he doesn't feel anything and there's no negative side effect, because he doesn't want to feel something. So in his case, that's a negative side effect. If he doesn't feel anything, but it accomplishes the goal and he gets good sleep, you're going to win him over. If he gets any kind of bit of anxiety, I don't care if it's that much, you lost him.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. And being that Covino, somebody who suffers from anxiety, I think that's a big fucking, something you do want to keep in mind, because like you said, you don't want to, if Rich is fucking dumb, because he wants like a buddy to have edibles with and shit, right? You can see it, right?
Right.
But he's gonna fucking, like you said, he's gonna scare him away if he has him fucking having 10 milligrams, or, oh, this is fucking 25, oh, whatever, you know, or whatever the fuck, however many he's giving him. Like, that's just gonna, Doug, if you really want your fucking homie to like benefit, let's
want him to get good sleep, you want to help. If you really truly want to help, and that is your only pure intention, is to help this man rest because that's what's best for his health and his recovery, you're not going to try to get him high, because if you do it's not gonna work,
like,
dude.
Doug, it's like fucking like when you have somebody who doesn't smoke and they fucking smoke with people who fucking smoke all the time, right? They're going to get so fucking blasted out their mind, they're not going to want to do it, right? Because they're going to have such a bad experience. If you're a homie and you smoke all the time, and your homie who doesn't smoke is going to smoke with you, all you got to do is, hey, hit this shit one time, just one time. You know, we're going to keep passing it back and forth,
or until you're comfortable. Stop when you want. You know,
but I think a lot of times if somebody doesn't smoke, I've been a victim of that because I don't really smoke. So for me, I've been with people who smoke fucking, they're waking bakers, you know, and I've like, you know, and it's not even like you're trying.
Do they eat their wikis?
No, they don't. And the thing is that you're not even trying to like keep up with them. It's just because, I mean, it's kind of social, right? You're fucking just passing it back and forth or whatever.
And you can get caught up in the moment and not even realize it.
Exactly. And then, Doug, then you're sitting on your ass and you're like, fuck, like I never forget one time. It was me, Johnny, and his fucking cousin Thomas. And Doug, fucking Thomas.
Is it Thomas or Tomas?
Tomas, whatever. Well, we call him Tommy, right? So it was me, fucking Johnny, and Tommy. And we fucking, at the time, fucking Tommy was smoking like crazy. And Doug, I fucking was just chilling, you know, smoking, whatever. Went inside. And Doug, I fucking swear, we watched the Kevin Hart like stand-up special.
That fucker he can't even stand up, bro. Even when he does, he's only about 4 feet tall.
Doug, so we go in, we start, Doug, I'm not even lying. Probably half the special went by, right? And Johnny used to have this clock on the wall, this big ass digital clock, right? So it was like, I remember it was 11, like 14 or some shit, right? I remember it was 11, and I don't remember the actual like minutes, but it was 11, like 14, we'll say. I swear we watched half of that Kevin Hart special, dog. I looked and it was like 11:15. I swear, Doug. I watched like 45 minutes of this fucking special. I looked at the clock and 1 minute had gone by.
Oh, that's great.
I swear, I was like, holy fuck, that was the longest minute of my entire life.
Right.
And I remember just cracking up, and Thomas is like, the fuck you laughing at? And I was like, Doug, it's only been a fucking minute. And when fucking Tommy used to get faded, he look at you like this. Like he couldn't even see his eyes open at all, you know? So he would look at you and it looked like he was sleeping. And then he looked at me like, what? Like he know what the fuck was going on. But yeah, only a minute. So I'm saying I don't want that to happen to Covino, you know?
Right. No. And again, I mean, we're not kids, and you're not trying to get your buddy all fucked up so you can laugh at him. The ultimate goal should be to help this man who could use a little bit of help right now, or he would, if he didn't need the assistance, he wouldn't even be willing to take the risk. Right. He's listening. He listens to the show. He reads the feedback. He's seeing what everyone has to say, you know, and he's like, well, maybe. And again, shout out Covino for being grown enough to say, hey, you know what? I know what my stance is. I know what I've said on the show prior to me having a change of heart, like the TV show. But, you know, maybe I can try this out. Maybe it can help. And stubborn people don't do that. So shout out Covino, man, for even being open to the idea.
For sure. No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Monday. Or no, they won't talk about it probably on Sunday on their Fox Sports, but Monday, we'll definitely get a recap on Monday. So I'm excited to see Monday how everything went, you know?
Are we gonna still do that Saturday night show on Cox Sports?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Right.
Yeah, no.
They made us a deal we had to refuse, right?
Yeah. they wanted to pay us in fucking Bitcoin, and I'm not down with that. So
yeah, red tube tokens don't do me any
good.
You
know what, speaking of which, let me jump into some shit from this week. They had a conversation, I don't know if you caught it, but the conversation was, how far would you go for a buddy? Did you hear this conversation?
I don't think so, but enlighten me.
It was at the I think it was at the very start of the week, if I'm not mistaken, but they were talking, Doug, and honestly, it's not that I'm too macho, because I'm definitely not like a macho man. Ooh,
oh yeah.
I'm definitely not, you know. There's a lot of corny shit I'm into. There's a lot of fucking, I'm not by any stretch of the imagination, I'm not the machoest dude. However, they did ask, would it be cool to like rub sunscreen on each other?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm good, Doug. I'm good.
You know, I'll take the sunburn on that part of my body.
Doug, I'm good. I'm not even like too macho or nothing. I'm good.
Hey, bro, they sell it in an aerosol can. I don't need you to rub shit. I'll spray.
No, you know what? And then Rich asked, hey, Covino, he was like, would you rub sunscreen on spot? And Covino said, yeah. He was like, yeah, no problem. And okay. The only way, and see, this is where it gets like, where you can make an argument like I'm trying to be too cool. But the only way that I would feel comfortable doing it is if, okay, say you're like, oh, fuck, D, my fucking neck right here, I can't reach it. And I had some of those like medical gloves, right? I think just giving us that little bit of separation. And if I had to get some on a glove, throw a glove on and be like, if I had to be like this, oh, Cucuy, you need some fucking sunscreen?
Oh, there it is.
And then fucking just rub it right there. Oh, you know what? Right there on Cucuy's back. All right, cool. We're good. But something about bare hand lotioned up or you know, sunscreened up on your bare skin. Something about, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me.
Okay, here's the thing, bro. I would do it if you asked me to do it. And I would do it with my bare hand if you asked me to do it. But I beg the question.
I'd have to let you burn, Doug, with a bare hand.
But I beg, I would rub it. But I wouldn't ask you to rub it because here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. I would do it because I'm confident in myself, and I wouldn't get it is what it is. If you needed me to do it, I would do it. However, they make a spray can, which makes that topic totally avoidable. So unless you just want me to rub you up with fucking lotion, buy the motherfucking can and spray your own shit.
You know
like
what?
An extra $2 and I'll give it to you. I'll give
Doug,
if you got $7.99 for the copper tone fucking rub and you can't afford the $9 or $10.99 can, I'll pitch in.
Doug, this is where I know by no means are you doing this, right? But another thing, Covino surprised me with
big or little.
He said, Doug, the furthest he would go would be clipping Spot's toenails.
Oh, I'm not clipping his nail. That's different. Yeah.
Oh, Doug, that's another thing.
No. Okay, his back, I wouldn't even know, but you know what? I wouldn't even rub lotion on Spot. I'm good. He stinks.
Like, Doug,
he's gross, bro. I'm not doing that. If you don't care about your toes, I don't care to clip them. That's on you, bro. I can't do that. And I know that one fucking toe shoots lasers to this day. He can lie. He can say he got it fixed, but that motherfucker's like 3 steps short of gangrene. So no, I'm not clipping it.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
Doug, no. I can't imagine like, fuck, Doug. Like I don't know though. That's just like, and thank goodness, like, you know, I haven't been in a scenario of how far would you go as a friend, you know?
No. His toe shoots lasers the same color as this Heineken bottle.
Doug, I remember.
I'm not clipping it.
See, the farthest, like when I'm going far as a friend, you know, I might like lie to the authorities for you.
Oh, I might.
That. You know, like I might like I told this story probably 4 times on this podcast, but there was a time where Luis was about to shit his pants. Where my homie was about to shit his.
Shout out Luis.
Where my homie was about to shit his pants, and I fucking, Doug, I hauled ass. I was probably going like 55 and a 25 at some parts, passing people in a non-passing zone,
in a school zone,
and this motherfucker was like, bro, I would do it for you. Getting out of his seat. Oh, fuck. I would do it for you. Oh, bro, come on. Right. And then we pull up to his pad.
Did he take the 1 chip challenge too?
Doug, he fucking gets out. He fucking gets out of the car, hauls ass, takes his shit, comes back, and he's like, bro, I appreciate that, but I wouldn't have done that for you. So that's where, I mean, when it comes to shit like that, you know, possibly going to fucking prison for the way I was driving, you know, like I said, lying to the authorities. Oh shit, why did that shit happen?
Why did that screen from the 80s come back?
Oh shit, there we go.
There it goes.
But yeah, no, but I don't know. There's just something about like, I don't know. There's just I don't know. There's just some.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I think for me, what it is I would probably, again, Spot's nasty. If he would ever want anyone to do anything for him other than his wife, he got to get his shit together. But I mean, like, it's those things that individually don't really bother me. But my problem is like, why? Okay, why do I need to put sunscreen in your back? They make an aerosol. Why can't you clip your own toenails? You know what I mean? If you can't get your old lady to do it, I mean, I don't get it. I'm not your old lady, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, we can kind of jump into another topic, and I don't want to be fucking Mr. Topic dude and shit, but let me know if you want anything of yours to jump in with. But I have another topic, Doug. Okay. Did you hear how fucking mad all these years later?
Yes,
that Spot is at Covino and Rich?
I did.
Your thoughts?
He's obviously without, because I'm gonna go on a rampage here in a minute, and once I do, he's probably gonna close his ears, or if he ever listens to this show, he's not gonna get the point. And I want him to get the point, so I'm gonna start on a mellow path, and I'm gonna be as polite as possible and to the point and direct. it is very obvious he has not healed. It is very obvious he could have forgiven but not forgotten. It is very obvious that he is not accepting responsibility for his own actions and his own inability to be around women, to make women interested in him. Like, that is no human's responsibility but your own. And what they did was what anybody would do, was giving you pointers and advice on how you can make the best out of the situation when you're in it. It's still up to you to do that. And so he obviously, I think he's deflecting responsibility from not getting asked for however long he didn't get it. And he's projecting that. He's trying to use the approach I'm using now. He was trying to use it on Rich to make Rich think, and you're just projecting this and projecting that. No, Spot. I just was a listener. So I'm just someone that has kind of listened over the years. And I do have an outside opinion that someone is not, we're not all best friends. I don't hang out with these dudes, other than when they have get-togethers for the show, right? I don't hang out with them in my personal time. So I don't have anything invested in this. What I'm saying is real. Those two guys put you in situations around a lot of hot and beautiful women, a lot of the time intoxicated, and you still couldn't talk to one or get one to go home with you or do whatever you do. They put you in more situations than most friends you'll ever have in your life. Okay. And at the end of the deal, you got to seal the deal. It's like being in the big leagues. They can get you in the batter's box, but you got to hit the ball. Okay. And you can't deflect. They had lots of them. They had lots of women there. He had lots of opportunity and he didn't deliver. And that's okay. No one is making fun of him for that. And no one is picking on him, but he's not accepting responsibility that motherfucker was too socially awkward to get ass. And that's what it is. And he was scared. Women like confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, there is no way any of them are going to believe in you. It is what it is. And as a listener, I heard all that shit live. I remember when they were daring him to go kiss chicks at a fucking Madden party or a Maxim party. Like, to go up to women shouldn't be a dare, dude. For most people, that shit comes natural.
Doug, I was gonna say that is the fact that you said that they dared him.
And and so did they used to be somewhat of a dick to Spot? Yeah, maybe they're a little more dickish than they are now, but look at what it's came full circle. He's a partner. So you have to kind of forgive that shit. I was a much bigger asshole when I was 25 than I am today, right? We all were.
Yeah, 100%. No, and you know what? I know, and I agree. Look at, and this is where I'm coming, and I think I have the right to speak because I was in the friend zone more times than I'd like to admit, right? So I know, but one thing I will never do is never, if there was a chick I was into, but say fucking, I've mentioned a lot of my good buddies on this show, Luis, Johnny, Chris, fucking any of them, Ralph, fucking Jorge, whoever. But if any of my fucking closest buddies, picked up on even like a chick I was really into back in the day, Doug, here I am at 33 years old. I'm not gonna have resentment towards them, or I'm not gonna hold that against them because,
bro, he has a wife. He has a wife,
Doug, and that's what I'm saying is that, like, Doug, I know, like you're saying about confidence and shit. Like, I was very timid, and so, I understand that even if my homie say there was a chick I was into, one of my homies hooked up with her, I know that if he would have left her for me, I would have been like, oh, the nice guy, and I would have got friend zoned, and it wouldn't have went anywhere. So what did Spot want? Spot wanted nobody to get love. Spot wanted nobody to fucking get laid out of that, because if fucking they left the chick to Spot, he wasn't going to do anything. So now she goes unsatisfied. Rich goes unsatisfied. Covino goes unsatisfied. Spot wasn't going to do anything, so Spot goes unsatisfied. So that, what that tells me? How fucking selfish he is.
Yes.
Because Doug, to not only and like you said, he hasn't gotten over it because, like I said, Doug, I'm sure I can probably think of a few examples where of chicks I was into that one of my friends hooked up with, right? And I'm sure at the time I was probably irritated with them or whatever. But Doug, looking back, I'm like, what the fuck? No, I was a little bitch.
Listen, man,
like
I was raised by wolves. And the thing is if you weren't getting the action, you were just glad your buddy was. And at the end of the day, I got another buddy. I'm gonna shout him out. His nickname was the Whore. His name's Troy. Okay, he knows who he is.
The Whore.
He one day he came in. He said, "Call me the Whore." All right, bro, you're the Whore. We'll just call you the Whore. But anyways, he had a saying, and I got to be careful what I say here. But he had a saying, and I'm gonna call Spot out on this because I know Spot never did this. But he had a saying, bro, and his saying was, if I ask 100 chicks to blow me, 10 are gonna say yes. He goes, I might go 0 for 33 and hit 2 or 3 in a row and then not get 1 for 20. But by the time I ask 100 of them, 10 will have said yes. Spot, how many did you ask?
Exactly. Think about in his life.
How many did you ask, Spot? Closed mouths don't get fed, bro.
Exactly. 100%. 100%.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. And you know what? And I can tell you, Doug, think about this. I'm sure there was chicks. All right. We all remember Goofy. We're not talking about today's Spot. We're talking about the Spot from the conversation that Spot.
How many of those Maxim chicks would have said yes?
No, but check this out.
You didn't get to be a hometown hottie because they picked you out of the church choir.
Check this out, Doug. How many chicks? We all remember Jufro Spot, no facial hair Spot, right? We all remember that Spot. So think about chicks that were out of his league, dog. So even like sevens, right? I'm saying sevens were out of his league back then, right?
Okay.
Doug, how many? And we all know Covino and Rich weren't looking at the sevens, right?
No.
They were looking at the tens, right? They've had multiple tens the last fucking 20 years of their life, right? So Spot didn't even want those sevens.
10 Sturger
that were out of his league, even though they were out of his league, and he could have, because he was part of Covino and Rich, the Covino and Rich show. He could have had these sevens that would have never gone for him, but they would have wanted to be close to the action, right? They would have wanted to be in the fucking know. And so Spot could have hooked up with these sevens that wouldn't have been interested in him otherwise, right?
Right.
But he didn't want them. He wanted the tens.
I got
Spot wasn't even close to a fucking 10. And then he gets mad at Covino and Rich for hooking up with them.
But that's like mad at your buddy because he can afford a Beamer and you can't, and you're stuck in a Hyundai. That's like trying to go to Del Frisco's, but you're on Taco Bell budget. So you know what happens if you can't go to Del Frisco's? That's when you go to Taco Bell and you buy yourself a bean burrito and a taco supreme, and you open that burrito up and you stick that taco in the middle and you fold it up and you make a straight hitter. That's what you do, Spot. You have to figure it out. You just don't eat. So if you
know what that's like? You know what that's like? You know, that's a perfect analogy. That's like your buddy having Del Frisco's money, right? And you fucking maybe you like saved a lot of Del Frisco's and shit, and they're like, hey, you can go eat it, and you're like, fuck, like,
but it's cold. But it's
cold. Or something, right? Or I want to save this money, and then your friend goes and eats it, and then you're like, oh, I can't believe you went and ate it. I'm saving my money or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, Doug, fucking do you? What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
you know what?
There's plenty of restaurants to eat here. Why the fuck?
You know what it is, bro? His regret is like a young mom who had kids too young and felt like she lost her youth. He knows he fucked off his mid-20s to mid-30s, and he ain't ever getting them back. And so he has to blame somebody.
Yeah.
He fucked 100%. Those years off because you ain't ever getting those back. And he had opportunity that most of us don't get, and he fucking blew it. And that's his fault, bro. He needs to look himself in the mirrors and just say, hey, I've got Kristen now and I'm happy. And it is what it is, man. I got a book. Check it out. I bought a book, and it talks about living in the present. Because when you're so concerned with your past, your future and your present try to exceed it. And you can't always worry. You have to be responsible, right? Save for retirement, do the responsible shit, go to the doctor, get checkups, shit like that. But the book talks about living in the present.
Did you say get ketchup?
You can get ketchup if you want, but get checkups. But the point is you want to live in the present. And when you live in the present, that's how you find happiness and you find enlightenment, because you're not worried about what you did. And you're not worried about what you think you might or could do. You prepare for the future, but you live in the moment. See, Spot's not doing that right now. He's dwelling on his past, and his past is affecting his present because it's making him unhappy. And instead of accepting responsibility,
Doug, like one of the things he did during that fucking conversation that really like pissed me off is that he could have done it for a couple of seconds or even a minute. Which would have been long, but he put these fucking like awkward burgers pictures over Covino and Rich's faces.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was listening to the audio.
No,
I didn't see the video.
he left it there for easily over 5 or 10 minutes.
But that's a scorned man. That's a scorned man.
So they're talking, and it's the I don't know if they call it 2-shot or whatever, but it's a wide shot with Covino and Rich. And he's got an Awkward Burgers face or a little logo over each of their faces, which I felt was like fucking rude and uncalled for. Cause like if he wanted to do it for, a couple of seconds or like I said, even a fucking minute, if he wanted to drag it on, but he just did that out of like spite. And I'm
but again, that's him and here's what pissed me off. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt or cut you off. He kept trying to psychoanalyze Rich using reverse psychology and keep saying, but you're deflecting. Now you're deflecting. No, Spot. Everyone else sees it for what it is. You're deflecting. The fact that you would do those awkward burgers, I didn't see it. But for the people that complained about Covino being in the hospital that we told to fuck off for the 16 cents a day, they can fuck off. But if they complained about that, I feel their pain, because I shouldn't suffer and not see the guys, because Spot's throwing dude, you're in your 40s, dude. You're throwing a fucking little pissy temper tantrum.
Doug, you got to forgive me for laughing, but am I mistaken, or did you call in and when they answered, you said, "Who's this?"
I did. That's what happens, bro. That's hey, because I took more than 5 milliliters.
Doug. They go, "Who's this?" You go, "El Cucuy." "Who's this?"
Sorry, bro. Sorry, gentlemen.
That shit was fucking funny. It sounded like they called you and you were trying to look up on them and shit, Doug. You were like, "This El Cucuy, who's this?" Oh, Doug, it was fucking, that shit was so fucking funny to me.
Hey, Covino, stick to 5 milliliters, bro. Or milligrams.
They said, "Who we got on the phone?" You said, "This is El Cucuy. Who's this?"
I'm sorry. And I didn't do it on purpose either. I was cheap.
Oh, fuck, Doug. That made me fucking laugh. Because
hopefully you weren't the only one, though. If it made people laugh, then it's worth it.
Oh, fuck, Doug. And that was honestly, that was a weird day for me at work, where I was telling you about it, where we had fucking some kid like threatening like Columbine type shit and stuff.
What the snarl say?
I don't know, dog, because I had only caught where you go, "Who's this?" And then I had to get off the phone. I had to stop listening.
The snarls had a field day with that one.
That was fucking funny, dog. Oh my God, that was fucking funny.
Hey, if any of you snarls are listening out there and you want to fucking comment, please give me the business, because I want to hear it.
Let us know.
It was an accident, though. It really was. I was just cheap. And I was in my mode and fucking, I don't know what happened.
I thought you were about to fuck him up. This El Cucuy, who's this?
Nah, nothing like that. I was in my mode and fuck, when you get on one real good and shit just shit don't come out the way that you want it to.
Oh, you know what, dog? Since we're fucking going a little spot heavy on this show.
Nah, he was spot heavy, bro. Hey, this show is followed after stuff they do on their show. We're spot heavy because that fucker was acting up.
All right. Well, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you call hold on. What, Bubba? Oh, you're going to bed? All right, big girl. I love you. I'll see you in the morning, okay? All right. What? Huh? Yeah, no, mommy's taking you. I'm picking you up. All right. No, you don't have school tomorrow. Okay. All right. What do you call say you're going to like the beach or the pool or something, right? The attire that you wear, what do you call it? Like you as a man, what is it called to you?
Well, I'm only gonna wear one thing, and it's trunks. Fucking swim trunks, swim shorts. I don't know, shorts.
All right, so it's not. I think you fucked with the audio because like your audio sounded different.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Does it sound good, better, or worse?
It sounds lower.
I'm gonna turn my shit up. How about now?
Oh, good. We're good. Okay.
All right. Yeah,
okay. So you said trunks, right?
Swim, my shorts, bro. Shorts. Let me get my swim trunks, my shorts, my fucking.
Hey,
put my shit on.
Do you? Okay, exactly. Do you ever call your shit a bathing suit as a dude?
A who?
A bathing suit.
What the fuck is that?
You don't ever call your fucking like board shorts or trunks. You don't ever call them a bathing suit.
Fuck no. Do you?
No,
well,
that's what I'm saying.
That? Who the fuck does that? What are we getting at, bro? Who does that?
Doug. Okay, so there was a picture that Spot posted on Instagram where he's fucking has like a leg up and all you could see is like they look like tiny ass draws, right? So Covino and Rich were like, when we saw that, it looked like you were wearing a Speedo. And he was like, it's not a Speedo. That was my bathing suit.
And I don't even call it a Speedo. You know what we call that shit?
Banana hammock?
A fucking banana hammock. Hey, bro, why are you showing your Johnson?
Yeah.
We don't need to see all that, Johnson.
Johnson,
put your Johnson away.
Yeah, Doug, and that's so funny because I don't know. I've never heard, and bro, I'm not saying I'm not.
Women wear bathing suits.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I've never heard a friend or family member of mine, a dude referring to their fucking board shorts or trunks, whatever. I've never heard them say my bathing suit,
bro.
Like,
because
fuck, we have to go back. I forgot my bathing suit.
It's not a fucking suit. It's because we as men wear a pair of shorts. It's not a suit. It's not a suit. You don't have a tie. There's no fucking collar. You don't wear fucking slacks, right? You're not pulling up your fucking knee highs. It's not a suit. It's a pair of fucking shorts. You're a dude. You got on boxers or fucking butt huggers, if that's what you still wear, or your fucking Tommy Johns.
Butt huggers.
And you're fucking, you know, the ones with the fucking fruit on the back. You do. Yeah. You're wearing whatever the fuck. And motherfucking, if you're swimming, you might not be wearing nothing but your shorts. But dudes do not need more than a motherfucking shorts. And that's that. What do you mean a suit? I don't get it.
A bathing suit.
What are you swimming fucking gators?
I don't know, Doug. See, that's crazy. That's something that I don't know. I've never heard that from a dude. So
you know what it is? You know what it is, though, bro. I'll tell you what it is. And I hate to be a dick and say it, but bro, he's from nerdy ass. I don't know how they do shit in New Jersey, and I probably shouldn't say shit because I haven't went there and I didn't grow up there and I don't hang out there and I didn't live there. But fucking half the shit he does is some nerdy ass shit. So only at least out here on the West Coast, bro, if you fucking called your shit a bathing suit in the locker room, in gym class, in junior high, you would got your ass. You would, bro. I'm old. I'm the same age as Spot. He would got beat up for that, bro. Someone would have pushed him in the shower or fucking pantsed him in front of everybody, or it just. And I'm not saying it's right, but no, dude, you don't call it. It's not a suit. It didn't take you 20 minutes to put together. You threw on a pair of shorts. Your fat ass hopped in the pool. That's it. You know what the fuck? I'm confused.
No, that's what made me laugh is that, Doug, I've never heard a dude call it that. So like, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I've just never have heard it until this week.
Well, what did Covino and Rich say?
I don't think they really addressed it. So maybe that's just an East Coast thing. Maybe they say that shit fucking.
Let me ask you this. When you buy a pair of swim trunks or shorts for a dude,
yeah.
does it fucking say bathing suit on the tag?
No, I've never seen it.
It says shorts.
Mine always just says XXL.
Mine too. Just like my Magnums. But yes, same shit, bro. Same shit.
Yeah, I've never heard bathing suit from a dude. That's why that's something that I literally wrote down, Doug. It said, in fucking quote, Spot said, "I'm wearing a bathing suit" in that picture.
Bro, even sus fucking brands like Calvin Klein call them shorts. They don't say fucking $99.99 for a bathing suit for men. That's not what it's called.
Well, you know what, Doug? I think it's that's a good, I think, stopping point. And I did hear.
Hold on, bro. What are you doing?
We have to go to the fucking. I'm trying to shoot it to the fucking challenge.
Well, wait up. Shout out Steve Covino and Automobile. Right. Automobile, they played that song, bro, and it got me pumped. And so you know what? In honor of Automobile, I gotta play the prequel, bro. I can't just. We got to hear the prequel. You remember?
Let's hear the prequel.
Do you know what the prequel is?
I'm guessing. Let me see. Play it for me.
Take it slow.
I have to throw the after show logo on this shit, dog. It's just spinning right now.
Before you know it, splash.
Doug, you're fucking gonna traumatize Ethan back there, Doug.
You can't hear it.
Okay.
2 for the bass.
She's got nut all over her face. Kick. Slow is the tempo, and rent is gonna flow as I produce and illustrate you to a hoe. Caught on the late nights, bumping on the bass pipe. She's a hype to catch her on the late flight, but back in school she was a cutie. Yo, then after graduation started giving up the booty in school. Stuck up, hair in a feather. Every time I asked her for the time, it was never ever what she was.
Anyways. Yeah,
you know,
NWA, 100 Miles and Running. Don't forget that album. I know it was just an EP, but don't sleep on that one. That's why Covino said we're a little hood rat, because they played Automobile, which was, you know, it was kind of like that. You could tell they were a little uneasy, but they played it anyways. And we just, we played the next one.
Well, you know what, Doug? If you're going to play that, I got to throw, Eazy-E, I'll be honest, is one of my favorite artists of all time. Any fucking genre. Genre.
Absolutely.
So you know what? I think we gotta fucking, if you're gonna do that, then I gotta bring in some fucking.
Oh yes. And give me some.
Come on, here, hit it.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is on that same album that Covino and Rich were playing though.
Yeah.
This is on Automobile album.
Fuck yeah. Oh, wait, never.
My name.
Yeah, come on now.
Jammies. And you know what? Can I throw one in there and you can match it if you want.
Go ahead.
I just found one. You know, we're big Mac Dre supporters on this show too. And I know it's not Eazy-E. Eazy-E's the legend, but so is Mac Dre. He's the underground Tupac. And I actually heard a song yesterday of his that I had never heard before. And it goes like this.
The rap game without Mac Minister is like the Bay Area without water. Indeed, shit would be totally out of order. It don't cost you a quarter to get your shit in order. So all you snitches, stop dropping dimes and stay out of mind.
What's the name of this track?
It's not a crime.
Mac Dre got the edge
Real
like
man.
jagged. Stay buttered, never ragged. I'm unbelievable like magic. Bitches want it, need it, and gotta have it. I touch it and grab it. And after I stab it, she can't quit me like a bad habit. Her without me is like Easter without the rabbit. I'm Dirk Nowitzki without the Mavericks. I like all races, slim waists, pretty faces with curves in all the right places. High heel pumps or Adidas with fat laces. A chick that ain't scared to steal bases.
Acting like you wanna get with me, but there's a few things you should know.
Little West Coast funk for the
Fuck, Doug. Oh, okay. Let me. You know what? I gotta hit you with this ain't Eazy-E, but it's off a track, and this is one of my favorite verses.
Okay.
Of all time. So I gotta hit you with this. So let me hit you with this.
What you got?
Let me see. Right here. Here we go. We got the original Baby Gangster right here.
I remember BG.
Right here. It's a knockout definition, original Baby Gangster. A bro like your hard motherfucker, I'ma bank ya, shank ya with my fucking ass. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, you dog, fucking actors, gangsters, studio, gangsters, busters. This time you're dealing with something
real motherfucking G.
Please don't try to step to this. It's all about what we left. Hey, Ricky Walk. Wait, but Dre,
You ain't from Compton. And he ain't.
right here. Hey, yo, Dre.
Hey, Dre.
Boy, you should have known by now. I never met an OG who never did shit wrong. You're trying to diss the Easy E, so now it's on.
Oh, he was going. And thinking about that, Dre is like Jesus of like rap music, and they went at him.
Man.
And I remember when that was going back and forth, like nobody really won, because when Dre came out with something, he hit Easy E kind of hard. But then when Easy E came out, he's showing Dre and like women's clothes and lipstick and makeup on the album cover. Remember that?
Yeah.
Dre
when
on
he was with the
album
world class wrecking crew, remember? He even throws a picture. He even throws a picture in the video of that song I just played, where he's like, I never met an OG who never did shit wrong. You're trying to no. Actually, it's before that. It's
I remember.
It's what is it? It's in the beginning. I never who's something in lipstick, right? And now you think you're bigger, but to me you ain't nothing but a bitch ass who ain't worth the food stamp. And at death row, I hear you getting treated like boot camp. Gotta follow your sergeant's directions, because if you I
remember that
shit slaps.
Oh yeah, I remember in class I had headphones. I was playing that shit on the Discman. And for you youngsters out there listening to us, go to eBay and look at Sony Discman. I had my Discman and shit with skip proof. Remember that? This motherfucker was skip proof.
Yeah. No, Doug, do you remember when you could you got those CDs that you could actually put like 100 tracks on?
CDs nuts.
You could put like 100 tracks on them. You remember that shit? When it was like it played MP3s.
And I'm gonna show all the youngsters out there. Well, they don't need this trick no more because we got fucking AirPods and shit. But I'm gonna show all the motherfuckers out there that don't have hair in their nuts yet, that listen to our show, how I used to get away with this shit. We used to put the motherfucking earphone in the motherfucking hoodie, put the hoodie up like this, and we would just be like this with like our motherfucking hand in our ear, like this, sleep. And really, you're in class listening to fucking Eazy-E and Dr. Dre go at it.
Yeah. No, Doug, that hold on, let me go back real quick to the beginning of the song.
Yeah, I'm still listening
because Doug, there's so many disses in this track right here. Look, that your fans understand when you talk about the same records that you're making is
that's true.
And well, you remember why he was getting paid off of all those tracks.
Because Eazy-E had him signed. So even though he was on death row, Eazy-E was getting paid. That shit was true.
Yeah. So all of that, he said, you talk about spraying me, the same records that you're making is paying me. Like,
and Eazy-E was right. Let's, you know what, this was cracking off in what? 92, 93, right?
I'm guessing. I'm not really sure of the years, to be honest.
Pull up a recent picture of Dr. Dre and tell me he ain't sus.
Yeah, I know. 100%.
You know 100%. What I'm saying? And Snoop ain't, but you know what? He's chill and relaxed. I mean, he done got his money. You know what I mean? He but he did it. Murder was the case they gave him. He did beat that shit.
Yeah. And let's watch. My cousin David. Shout out to my cousin David if he's listening to this. On that part right there, right here, look at it. When he says, because I'm the EAZYEN, right here. My cousin David, because I'm the DAVIDN. He would always spell out David on that part. Always.
And not only that, when Eazy-E said motherfuck death row, look at it now, bro.
Yo, and here comes my left blow right there. Right here. Now here's a Snoop diss.
He found an anorexic rap,
Yep. Talking about who you go squabble with and who you shoot. You're only 60 pounds when you're wet and wearing boots.
And he's still only 60 pounds.
They try to fade you on Dre Day.
Yeah.
But Dre Day's only met Eazy's payday. Right here, that's where it goes. Because then he goes, all of a sudden, Dr. Dre is a G thing, but on his old album covers, he was a she thing. That's when they pull up the world-class wrecking crew, and he's like that.
Yeah. And if you don't know your West Coast history, you're welcome. We just served you a little bit of game.
Oh man,
And I'll tell you this too. I remember this when we were doing music back in the day, and we had our label or whatnot. I remember they told us image is everything. So the image they're portraying isn't necessarily the person behind the image. That's who they're projecting. It's like all them fucking chicks on Facebook and Instagram. You ain't that hot.
You ain't that tall.
You just take your own fucking good pictures and show the good ones and shit. You don't show the fugly ass ones when your makeup's running and you got out the shower. Rich was at it again, and he was saying that he started his statement by saying that some assholes are going to say that he's pretentious, but he's actually had his car for the longest time in his life that he's had a car. And I don't know, man. I don't. What do you think about that?
How long has he had it?
He's had it for longer than the 36 months. He's had that CRV for a while. But I remember too, though, again, if we're going to talk about Spot being a puseta back in his fucking, in the Maxim days, let's not talk about how Rich used to fucking drive Beamers and Mercedes and fucking trade them in and talk about it all the time. But it's funny how life changes when you're married with kids, you're in a Honda, but when you're working for the Maxim radio station,
that's what I'm saying.
Driving Beamers.
Doug, you know what though? I think for the first time in his life, Rich has had to be on a fucking budget. That's why, Doug, how else can you explain? Because he's got his house now. So how else can you explain $10 sneakers? Right? Yeah. Fucking
turning around on a fucking trip 20 minutes into it.
Turning around on a trip.
About 90 cents in gas in that Honda.
Yeah, a Honda. When he wanted to be like, oh, I like nice things. Why is it so bad that I like nice things? Or whatever the fuck, right? So he was fucking in his Honda. He was
like Piston. Honda.
Right? His family shoes that all shrunk, remember? So he's got his $10 sneakers, his family slip-ons that all fucking shrunk, his Honda, like
wardrobe paid by ESPN.
Doug, but there's nothing wrong with any of that, right?
No.
However,
but he's got to justify it all.
For the first time in his life, he's fucking having to make these decisions and shit, right? And the thing is, he would always, think about the fuck poor people, right?
Yep.
Think about the fuck poor people. People that have been living normal lives that haven't been making the fucking millions of dollars, that weren't renting because they weren't in LA or New York, right? So they were fucking, they owned a home.
And they had kids at 15, not fucking 45. I didn't fucking, bro, I know most people, I grew up with grandparents by the time that fucker had his second kid.
Yeah, Doug, yeah.
So shit changes real quick when you're a spoiled fucking.
Oh, Doug, you want to hear some shit about that? We were fucking laughing, me and my sister, because we were watching old home movies, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's my mom, my dad, me, my sister, my brother, right? My brother's older than me. Me and my sister, my brother, all my cousins, right? That video was my mom's 30th birthday, right? Doug, and all of us are like fucking grown.
You guys all had beards and shit, except your sister.
Doug, I'm not even lying. It was so fucking funny because one of my aunts who has a son my age, right? In the video, she was 27, right?
Okay.
Because she says something about being 27, and so me and my cousin, that's my age, we were 10 years old in the video.
Right.
And so I go, wait, it never hit me that she had him at 17.
Right.
Because she was 27, right? So she says something about I'm 27. And then my other aunt, who was like 32, she was like, yeah, but you look 47, like all breaking her balls and shit, right? And Doug, we were thinking, and I was like, wait, in that video, my dad was my age, right? He was like 33 or 30, 32 or 33 in that video. And I was like, wait, but he looks like a grown-ass man. He had the 3 kids. He had fucking like, I have memories like from that time, you know what I'm saying? So like we were fucking pretty fucking big around that time, you know?
But you know what it is they're East Coasters and they're already kind of out there on a different fucking, I feel like at least what they portray on the show, not necessarily Covino, but Spot and Rich, like they don't get it, bro. And however the fuck they grew up, I don't relate to either one of those two fuckers at all. Like they had totally fucking different childhoods than me. It just, it is what it is. Right. And so Bro, one is fucking pissed off that he ain't had kids yet, and one just had kids, and he acts like he's a fucking pro. Dude, your kid is 4. Calm down. She ain't even got a real report card yet, you cocksucker. Calm down, bro. My kid's 24. And I am one of those guys. My kid's mom was pregnant when, I wasn't even 20 yet. You know what I mean? And so Rich is over here, same age as me with a 4-year-old and shit. My kid already fucking had a 2-year degree 3 years ago. So welcome to the party. I'm sad you showed up a little bit late, but
but see, that's what I'm saying, Doug. Like, to come back to our original point is that, when Rich was like in that fuck poor people phase, right? A lot of us had, and not me, I'm not married or nothing, but a lot of us had kids and, mortgages and like shit, like people that are living in like not living that LA lifestyle, right? People that are living normal lives. Usually by the time you're Rich's age, you have a couple of kids, you have a family, you have a mortgage, you have probably grandkids, like fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is where, they talk about for a long time the show being relevant and staying current and keeping up with the times. But this is a perfect example where he's the absolute opposite of that. Because, again, I'm not too proud to say that when my kid was little, there was a 6-month period where we got EBT, right? Where I made minimum wage to support a family. I hustled on the side and did what the fuck I had to do. But yeah, me and Ed's Pizza paid $4.25 an hour plus the tips for delivering the fucking pizza. And that's why Rich Davis can't relate, because it's smart on one aspect that he waited so long, because now that he can comfortably provide for his family, you know what I'm saying? But
that's not the case for a majority of the people.
That's not reality for a good chunk of the population of this country. And
it's not true for a good amount of people listening.
It's true for the people that think it's okay that Kyle Rittenhouse just got off, right? He falls into that group of middle-class white people.
Yeah.
And so most people don't have the luxury of living that lifestyle, even if they're white. It is what it is. He obviously, I don't know how much his parents struggled, but from the stories that he tells where he acts like it was a struggle, it don't sound like a fucking struggle to anybody else.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Greg ever let him down.
Yeah.
I got friends that never met their fucking dad, and this dude's over here crying about his struggles.
Let's take a quick break. I just got confirmation from Tito and E. They're ready. If you're ready, are you ready? Are you ready, Doug? Do you have your Paqui shit ready?
Oh, I got my shit ready. Let me find my shits.
I think it's time. I think it's time we fucking do this. So if you guys are interested in watching us do this challenge right now, let's fucking, I got Tito and E on the line. So let's fucking, you know what? Let's switch cameras. Let's do all this shit. And let's fucking go to that. Cause
you know what, bro?
I think it's time. What's up?
I feel like I feel like you're a savage. And
okay.
I know I'm a savage.
I know you're a savage.
And we're on this motherfucking West Coast. And I feel like we're surrounded by chili every day. Every day I go somewhere, someone tries to hand me either a little fucking cup of the chili or a packet. Right?
Yeah.
What about you? How you guys rock in Arizona?
Well, I'll tell you this, Doug. I love chili so much that growing up, the group TLC, ooh. I had a huge crush on chili.
Ooh, who didn't?
It was, when I got a little bit older, I'm not gonna lie, I dug T-Boss. But when I was young,
you didn't want to shoot it in the left eye?
Now probably, but back then, like I don't know why I dug chili so hard. Uh-huh. Then I got a little bit older and I was like, wait, T-Boss got some body on her. She's bodied up. And then by then they probably broke up. Fucking left eye died, and then whatever. But now I've always dug chili. So I'll tell you a quick story before we get started with that.
It's story time.
Is that
on the after show, but later.
I might get into this later on the fucking during when we have Tito and E here, because I want them to hear it too. But in my household, chili, salsa, whatever the fuck you want to call it, was not hot unless you were fucking crying, sweating, your nose was all runny. Then it was fucking good. And so that's how I grew up. So we'll see how this challenge goes. Hopefully we can talk after this and we're fucking not dying. So
you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah. Let me hear.
My pops was not a spicy guy. He thought pepper was spicy. And My mom didn't nothing. So my household growing up, there wasn't none of that shit. They didn't no chili.
You had to go find that shit on the streets,
bro. But I had to. They did bless me with a neighborhood that was very multicultural. So
is that when they send you to the group home?
Which time?
They saw you with salsa and they go, it's time you go to the group home.
9th or 10th grade, they knew I was on a wrong path because I had chili.
Your mom was like, he needs Jesus. I found salsa in his backpack.
I found chili. And he was sharing with his friends.
Oh, he was sharing with his friends. You're like, it's not mine, Mom. I swear it's not mine.
But it's green. But it's the green one. It's really not as hot as the red one.
You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's fucking do this shit and we'll be back in a few minutes. You guys check out this challenge, Paqui One Chip challenge, and we will be back in a few minutes. Let's go. All right. So here we go. One chip challenge. Your boys D, El Cucuy. And you know what? We didn't even welcome the homies. We got E. We got Tito over here. They're going to help us out. You guys know them. They've been on here plenty of times. That's Wild Podcast, at T Wild Podcast on Twitter, at That's Wild everywhere. Just go find them. You know where to find them. What's up?
And we're following in their footsteps.
And also, I just got a quick note. Also joined by my daughter, Kennedy. She told me to throw her name in there. So I'm getting nervous. All right, people. All right. So we got El Cucuy. We got D.
And if you guys missed it, they set the tone. They did the challenge first. We're following in their footsteps.
Yeah. They called us out and said, you guys have to do it if we do it. So here we are. We're men of our word.
Before we eat the chip. We'll see what happens after.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. You know what? If you leave this up to me, I'm going to stall all night. So I need one of you guys to count us down.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eat that chip. Starting the timer.
El Cucuy, don't touch it. No. Oh, wash your hands, dog. Do not touch your goddamn face.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God, look at them faces. Hey, El Cucuy, remember your fingers. Get your fingers clean. You touch that chip.
Wash your butt.
Yo,
20
Daniel,
seconds.
look at Daniel, yo. He is fucking straight face. Like he's just like in the army right now.
Hey.
Oh, swallow it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yada-day.
Any day now, Cucuy.
What's that?
Any day, dog.
Yo, what if they just straight face do the podcast like just normal and they're like, that was nothing.
It's 45 seconds in. You going through the...
All right, are you done?
Going through the ghost. Going through the ghost pepper right now. Ghost pepper
Tito,
running strong right now.
You know, you see them faces? Look at the eyes. You can tell. You guys can fake it all you want, but the eyes tell the truth. Those eyes don't lie.
My eyes tell lies, bro. My eyes tell lies.
1 minute in.
Oh, man.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
What's that, bro?
Oh, man.
Bold with it.
Yo, Daniel, how you feeling?
I feel like a fucking champ. How you feel, D?
I feel like a champ too.
My man. Oh.
Give me another one. I need a bag of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, fuck, man. Why we stop at one?
Hey, you guys can go get some hot sauce and start dumping it in your mouth if you're down.
Well, it ain't gonna be as hard as that shit. That shit was hot.
Minute 45 seconds.
Yeah, that boo-boo.
Dog, where's the challenge part?
The challenge, I think, is the taste, because the chip does not taste good at all.
Hey, can you tell this puto he needs to face me? I don't face him. He faces me, bro. What the fuck is cracking with this bullshit?
Okay. Let's get this started. If you can go back to any age and any grade, what grade would it be?
Fuck. Probably the 9th grade.
Yo, you know how I know you guys are feeling some pain? Because you would have caught on to that. You would have yelled out, 3rd grade. But you ain't thinking straight right now. You ain't thinking straight right now, so you ain't thinking that joke.
All right.
How does E40 say?
Ooh.
Everybody.
So, hey, what did you guys talk about on your last podcast?
That they fucked with Covino. Covino went to the hospital and fucking.
Covino got COVID and ended up in the hospital with pneumonia.
And these scumbag ass
damn.
fucking, they call them Carls. I call them Scarls because they're scumbag Covino and Rich listeners. And the fucking Scarls were throwing a fit because they were missing 16 cents a day because Covino wasn't on the show for a week.
Oh, that's
yeah.
whole shit.
So
They were like, we need to get our money's worth and all this shit.
I just wanted to punch him in the dick.
3 minutes in.
He's okay though. He turned out all right.
Yeah,
he's good now.
He came out fired up, bro. He got out of there and he was all fucking pumped up.
So did they continue doing the show without him, or they just stopped it?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, no, they did it with
their younger Spot's younger brother and Covino's
older brother.
Was that his older brother, J-Rock?
J-Rock's the older brother, yeah.
Well, they
Spot's
did a
the baby.
show, bro. They said when you eat a girl's ass, you can never look at her the same.
Wait. You got to explain that. Why not?
Well, I don't know. That's the question. What do you think? Can you look at her the same?
Oh yeah, I've done it before. It don't change my look in my eye.
Yeah.
You tongue punch the.
Sometimes in the middle of it, I'll look to make sure she's still doing good. Like, hey, turn around. You still good over there? All right. Cool.
Yeah, man, yo, when you're in the middle of sex, you're like an animal. You don't care what's happening, what's going on.
Bro, there's a kid there, bro.
Yeah,
Chill.
man. Yo, we all going to jail now.
It's all good. Don't switch.
Yo, we're all on the list right now. Jerry from
flag.
Subway.
Bro, we playing soccer? Because I just saw a red card.
Yeah, for real, man. Yo, Daniel, you looking like you the most serious I ever seen you in your life.
Yeah, bro.
Dog, I'm always serious. You know I ain't never got no jokes.
Dude, come on, man.
Everybody got choices.
No, I'm sweating.
I was about to
what?
say, as the sweat started kicking in, yeah, 4 minutes and 30 seconds right now.
Tito,
No,
you guys familiar with the Thizzle dance?
Yeah.
I'm not. What is that?
Did you just touch your eyes after that shit, dog? I'm not gonna
He
lie.
licked his fingers though.
I gotta give it up.
Yeah, he licked the hell out of his fingers. It was
about
getting
5 seconds
uncomfortable.
away from touching my own butthole.
Oh, that's the next challenge.
Hey, y'all 5 minutes in right now. 5 minutes in.
I got 5 on it.
Damn, I almost want to do it again.
Where we at? How many minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. How long do we gotta wait before we could get back to life? How long do we gotta wait before we could eat another chip?
Hey, bro, it's just like an STD until the burn goes away.
Hey,
what time are y'all aiming for? How long are y'all trying to go without drinking anything?
I don't know. I mean,
I want a beer to have a beer. That's all.
10 minutes.
I mean, well, I got my all day IPA right here, but whatever. I don't know.
10 minutes. I think you guys should go. Them eyes are telling everybody though.
All right.
Them eyes are telling stories.
No, honestly, it's calmed down like significantly.
Yeah, fuck
I told you, bro. After like the first 4 minutes, it's done. It's done.
Good,
it's
bro.
like, oh, I'm good.
After walking apart.
The first fucking is the most intense, and you just
I'll tell you what was the craziest part for me was when I actually inhaled as I was chewing. I accidentally inhaled, so I inhaled like the little
powder?
like particles. Yeah. That was the worst part. After that, it started declining pretty quickly.
Yo, do you guys remember when Tito yelled out, "It burns when I breathe"?
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't remember that shit.
I remember the whole segment, brother. That was radio history.
That shit got me, bro. Like I did the same shit when I ate it. I was like, oh no. And then that shit gave me the hiccups like a motherfucker afterwards.
See, I'm just smart though, bro, because I know if I cheat, this shit would be like 3 times more sensitive. So I've been waiting all day, man. I got my blunt roll, but I'm waiting because this shit because I did that with the Buffalo Wild Wings. I went in there just faded, drinking beers. I killed their little pussy ass challenge. I got the wing shirt, made the video. Boy, I went back in there stoned as hell the next time. Woo, that shit was different.
Heightens those senses.
You're aware. That's why you get high. You start being aware of your tongue like a motherfucker. Like, oh shit.
You can feel your heartbeat when you're not supposed to feel it. Let alone like spice.
I can hear my lungs working.
Like, am I having a heart attack right now? No, I'm just high.
High. But I'm good now. We're good.
Well, I still had like a seed or something from that shit in my mouth.
Yeah, 7 minutes, 30 seconds right now.
I still got a couple seeds from Chronic in 96.
Yeah, there's some physiological shit going on. Like my nose is running, I'm sweating, like that shit but I don't know, but it calmed down pretty significantly. So
Your sinuses are thanking you right now.
I'll make this 10 minutes, no fucking problem.
Yo, what I had a problem with, I couldn't go to bed that night for some reason. I was like, it was 2 a.m. I was sitting on my patio in my underwear, just staring at nothing.
rocking back and forth. He grabbed his knees.
Yeah, for real.
Well, if you open up the pamphlet, it says that you're supposed to get a gut punch, and I was the same way. I was good. All fucking, he was telling me like, "Hey, your stomach hurt." I was like, "No," until it was time to go to bed, and that shit dropped me to my knees. And my wife was like, "What's wrong?" I was like,
"Hey, Tito, can I thank you kindly for sharing that info?" Because fuck, it's gonna be rough later.
Yeah, dude. Like once that shit hits your stomach and it starts fucking percolating down there.
Hey, what about you? Eat with all that milk and shit you had. How did it hit you?
Did you shit hot Cheetos?
Dude, yo,
you ate
100%. The next day it was 6 a.m. The toilet was going crazy, and then like 2 hours later, same thing. And then I had to take some Imodium and clog it up. I was like, I can't deal with this all day today.
See, you know what my thing is I wish I would have took the shit before when I had to work the next day. That way I could have got like 3 extra breaks.
or just went home.
What did you say, Cucuy?
Well, I just wish I had to work tomorrow. That way I could take like 3 extra shit breaks. I mean, I could have got an extra 45 minutes of breaks.
Oh,
or just go home early because you're shitting all over yourself.
That's the best.
Yeah, on your leg. That's fucking Paqui Chip melted down. I'm
you
good,
got
bro.
30 seconds, just about 30 seconds to 10 minutes.
Can we go give me a couple of beers?
Yo, he said a couple of beers. He said, go get me a beer.
Yeah.
Go get me a couple of beers.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. We're good. We got this shit handled.
Yeah. I don't know if the beer makes it better.
Yeah, because because I think when I drink, it kind of numbs everything a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta drink a lot of beer to numb some shit.
10, 9.
I usually drink beer to numb my feelings.
Yeah, I drink beer to numb my life.
2.
The only feelings I really got are still in my teeth.
Yeah, 10 minutes right now.
I don't even know what that means.
The only feelings I got, they're in my teeth. They cover cavities.
Yo, you're at 10 minutes right now. What does it say on the pamphlet? Something like that.
I know this.
What's up?
You cannot have a name like El Cucuy and punk out on a Paqui One Chip fucking challenge. I'm just saying, bro. I can't.
Where's that shit at? I think officially 10 minutes in, I think we get to say that we destroyed
this bullshit, bro.
Yo, you should get that tattooed like on your stomach, like Tupac, like Thug Life.
Nah, nobody wants to see my stomach, dog. Go get on my chest.
I'll get the Paqui
I'll get it
logo
going down
on
my arm.
on my peen.
I can only get Pac on mine because
everybody in my town got those damn tattoos right here, dog. I'll get one of those.
You just gotta shrink the font, bro.
Oh shit, good looking out, bro. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, honestly.
E, how'd you take a drink before me and you didn't eat the chip?
I've been drinking this whole time.
Yeah, E. Hell yeah.
That's funny as shit.
You know what? I gotta take a minute. A light, bro. I haven't seen Miller Lite in a minute. That's dope.
Old school.
You two, let me just take a time out and say you two are both fucking rock stars. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
Always love doing the show with you guys. You guys are dope.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, man, we love coming on with y'all too. Y'all dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I just wish this shit would have been like, man, you guys saw how nervous I was. I expected to like get up and run and be like, I don't care about your timer. I gotta do that, like I wanted to go get milk and all this shit.
I feel like you guys are just all making fun of my white ass right now because I got up like 2 minutes into it. I was in there puking, throwing water in my eye.
I wasn't trying to throw no shade or nothing. I'm just saying, I thought I was gonna have to legitimately get up and shit,
I got a question. I got a legitimate question without throwing shade. Do you think it's a West Coast thing?
I don't know, because Tito's kind of smack dab in the middle of all this shit.
Because we're surrounded.
Like when I ate it, like it burned, and then I didn't drink shit till like fucking half an hour later, and fucking I'm
not gonna lie. Okay, let me be real. My nana that passed away already, fucking she's made some chili that was worse than that shit. I'm not lying.
Yeah, see,
Hey,
that's what I was.
I'm not even trying to. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I'm serious. Like
no bullshit. I'm with you on that. We had a dude, and he actually still rocking, but he used to have a taco trailer, like he pulled a little trailer, whip up tacos in the spot. Well, he got smart, and he parked that son of a bitch in his backyard, and he just does that shit on weekends. Well, with his chili, you never know what you're getting. So if he serves you that green one, sometimes the chili hit like this.
Yeah.
He designed. Sometimes it was no big deal. It was just with him, it was like fucking. He never knew what you were gonna get.
And see, that's another thing too. Like if you feel like you hyped it up too much in your head, and then when you finally eat the chip, you're like, oh well, damn, it wasn't really that hot. It was just all in my fucking head.
Like, look, if I would have reached into like a bag of Doritos and got that shit, I would have been like, oh fuck, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But I think, like you said, we built it up so big in our heads that it was like, yeah, that shit's hot, but
it is hot. I don't want to take away from the chip challenge because I'm sure people don't complete it or they're miserable. It's a hot chip. There's no doubt about it.
Yo, for me, I will say my normal spicy is jalapeno peppers and like Texas hot sauce. That's my daily stuff that I fuck with. So that's way hotter than that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like the condiments you have on a table.
Yeah, but that's what I normally fuck with, though. That's all I fuck with.
But can I say something that I think, I'm going to try to be as genuine and honest as I can. The shit was hot as fuck. I mean, I'm not going to act like it wasn't hot because it was. It's a one chip challenge, bro. That shit was hot. Yeah. But it's definitely A, not doable, and B, I don't think
not doable. Not doable. We both did it, motherfucker. What do you mean not doable?
Because it's doable. So it's not doable, right?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay, so that's called a double negative, people.
Yeah, it's like a double entendre or something. I don't know what the
you could have just said. You could have just said it's doable. You go, it's not doable.
Did you see?
If you want to get real, it's not doable.
Yo, you just brought
four knots makes no knots. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna clarify. The box is shaped like a fucking coffin, and I think that the chip didn't live up to the hype. I think
that's what I'm saying, man.
The packaging and the coffin and the fucking caution tape and all the bullshit, like that's all cute, but I feel like it was overhyped.
Hey, yo, if you guys are that gangster, I'll go online and I'll try to see if there's a hotter thing out there and I'll buy it and send it to you guys and you guys do another episode.
Will you do it with us and I'll do it?
Hell, I couldn't handle this one. I ain't doing a hotter one. It don't make any sense.
He quick to punk out of that shit. No, hell
I know. He's like, I'll get it for you guys.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I mean, I'll do it.
I'll find something out there.
The sad part about it is to just stop my 10 minutes of beer drinking, bro. I mean, that's the fucked up part. Like,
yeah, but now you start strong.
That shit was weak, dude.
Yo, you got that fire in your stomach to start drinking.
Yeah, but you know what? That shit was hot, but I do not think it lived up to the hype.
I know why it came in a coffin now, dog. I know. Because they're telling me I had to go get my grandma out of the fucking grave and have her make some chili. Yeah. That's why it's shaped like this, dog.
Yo, if I see on the news some dude's like digging up his grandma in the grave and be like, oh goddamn. He was serious.
Making national news. Fat Mexican digging up grandma.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why my kid's mom's face is on the box, bro.
Yo, shots fired.
looking like Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, that's no, fine. like check this out. When well, we took my daughter to Disney World like beginning of the year, and I I sent El Cucuy a picture through this like Animal Kingdom or some shit, right? And there was all these crocodiles and shit. And
I sent El Cucuy the other picture you sent me.
Hold on, I sent El Cucuy a picture, and he was like, "Oh, he's like, you seen my ex and all of her homies or what?" Because it was a game of crocodiles.
Oh, sorry.
He's always ready to fucking jump in and make a comment about her. So
as Martha
one day we'll get the story behind that.
As Martha T would say, "Dirty vato." All right, cool. Bro, I'm good. That shit's done. I'm not even burning no more. I'm good.
It seemed like the y'all just totally destroyed that chip, bro. Y'all took it like gangsters, man. Like, no doubt. That was dope.
Thank you, Tito.
Yeah. I did the opposite when I did mine.
We saw.
Everybody
Hey,
saw it.
Cucuy.
But we know it's all good. But that motherfucker was hot. I mean, it's hot.
Yeah, dude. Like for the first 2-3 minutes, it's hot than a motherfucker. Like you're like, fuck, this shit is fucking hot.
It is.
Yeah,
And after that, it starts
is.
going away quick.
Yo, you gotta remember though, I had that in my eye.
That's
Yeah.
the next challenge. What you want us to put it in our eye?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So y'all want to
Yeah.
step up? It was in my eye. It was bad.
E, I love you to death, E. You're dope. You are dope. I love you to death. But you see those 4 people on the screen right there? All of them took the same challenge, but you got it in your eye. I don't know how the hell you did it.
Yo,
but
El
you did.
Cucuy, I had the gloves on too, and I still got it in my eye.
No glove, hey, no glove, no love, bro.
You were
Hey,
bitching
you know
at
what,
me
though?
for not having gloves.
I know. I don't want you to
Crazy.
do the challenge. Hey, check it out. So you know what? I think, he was like, oh, you guys are making fun of me and all this shit or whatever, right? But I think he does have a point as far as like eating like our tolerance and shit, because growing up, I would eat the hottest of hot chili, right? And like salsa and all that bullshit. When my dad would eat it, and I took on the same trait. It wasn't good unless his nose was running, he was sweating,
Yeah.
and he was basically crying. That's
You know
how
what?
he knew. That's how he knew the salsa was good.
Yeah.
So growing up, I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade when I started to eat chili and shit just that hot.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's 30 some odd years of me fucking preparing for this shit. So I do think that we had an advantage. So I'm not trying to say if somebody's like fucking doesn't really eat spicy shit, like fucking he's saying like Frank's Red Hot and shit is like his shit or whatever, So like, I mean, I get why this shit was crazy, because it is. I mean, I still feel like a little tingle somewhere, like it's kind of.
I do in my dingle. Feel a
Yeah.
tingle in
Hey,
my
you
dingle.
always feel tingle in your dingle.
I'm
Every
just
time
letting y'all
you
know
talk
right
about your
now.
dingle.
I do.
It's working its way down to your stomachs. It's working its way down to your stomach.
You know what
bro.
though? I'm gonna use this opportunity though, bro. Since we did take that challenge, if you guys want to try some hot shit,
No,
there's
I don't want to
place-
try any hot shit.
No, but check it out. Since we took this challenge, I only feel right to plug this company. There's a place in Greeley, Colorado. My family's from Greeley. They're dairy farmers, right? And there's a wing spot out there. And I forgot what the hell the name of it is, and I'll try to figure it out for the next episode. But they got a wing sauce, bro, that when I ate that shit, snot, drool, tears, sweat. Right now, I didn't even get none of the 4. Like it was hot. It was hot, but you didn't see.
Oh,
tears.
I did. I can't even front about that shit. I was sweating. My eyes started to water, and my fucking nose was running. So
I feel
Yeah, I didn't
you,
sweat.
because when I went to that Wingapalooza in Corpus Christi, and where you just you go around tasting everybody's hot wings, there was a couple, bro, that you just as soon as it hit your tongue, it was just like an inferno, like fucking hot as shit, like way hotter than this fucking chip. I feel you though, man. I know what you're talking about.
Well, because to me, if it's gonna be hot, right? If you're gonna put the shit in a fucking coffin and you're gonna call it the 1 chip challenge with a fucking skull on it, can it at least bring all 4 of my senses out? Can I sweat? Can I have snot? Can I drool? And can I have tears? Like I'm disappointed. To be honest with you, I'm quite disappointed. I've got 2 beers right here cracked, and I don't even feel the need to drink them. How long has it been?
oh, is the timer still going?
21 minutes.
Yeah, bro, this is some bullshit.
21 minutes.
At this point, bro, to be honest
Yo,
with you,
I
after
would start
20
drinking by now.
Yeah, I don't even feel it anymore, bro. 21 minutes and I'm done.
Yeah, I was already done. Like y'all saw me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm gonna go get some tacos now with some
Are
salsa.
you guys just gonna keep piling on me because I ended it in like 2 minutes? Like,
Yo, you suck at the fucking chip challenge, bro.
Hey, I'll be real. I think there's some insecurities that are coming from E, because none of us had said shit about it. He keeps bringing it up.
He killing himself for it. I should have never got it in my
I'm like,
eye.
man, you know what movie I love? I fucking love Star Wars. And he's like, I get it.
Well, you know what
we're like-
sitcom? You know what sitcom I love? Different Strokes, because different strokes, different folks, bro. If it didn't work for you, it's all good. I'm not mad at you, bro. It's all good. You provided great entertainment. You took it like a champ. You did it.
Yeah, you did it.
How many people would even do the shit?
Yo, actually, I don't think I did provide any entertainment. I just sat there quiet. I was like this the whole time.
Bro, when you grabbed the milk, That was entertainment.
Dude.
It was great. Great show.
Dude,
When
I wish
you walked off camera, that was
Twice?
entertaining.
Wait, the first time or the second time?
Yo, 100%. I wish I had camera on me because I'm in the bathroom with the water. I'm just like flushing my eye out. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
See, bro, you're still providing entertainment. That's great.
Yeah.
We get paid for this shit.
He kept putting his hand up his ass and then licking it, trying to just make the taste go away.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, Tito, I know I've told you this before, but that room looks like a boom boom room, bro.
That does.
You have got lots of ass in that room, guaranteed.
Yo, that's what I say. Tito be fucking in that room.
I know. I'm over here with my stupid ass little strip.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing in your room, but Tito be fucking in his room.
Little 4 lights. I know, Tito.
Yo, it ain't even much either, bro. Appreciate it though.
Tito's a fucking macaroni.
Yo, all Tito needs is a stripper pole in the background, and he's good.
All he really needs is Randy, Michael, and the other fucking 4 Jacksons.
Randy, Michael, Tito.
Who else?
Jermaine. Marlon.
Was it Marlon?
There was a Marlon. Marlon. Yeah, Marlon's a few months older than Michael. He was the second to youngest.
I thought you just started naming Wayne's brothers.
Jackie's the oldest.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No,
Janet
look, Jackie's the oldest, and then Jackie's the oldest, then Tito, then Jermaine,
got your
then Marlon, then Michael, then Randy, then Janet.
Randy, the
Reby
fucking American
is
Idol guy?
older. Reeby's older than Jackie.
Who the fuck's Reby?
Reeby's the oldest Jackson.
Oh, they got a raw
There's
deal,
not a
bro.
Reby.
No, there ain't no Reby.
Look it up, Google.
Ain't no Reby.
No, Google.
Who's a Reby? She got
bro,
rabies?
Google's not going to save Reby. If I got to Google her, she don't exist.
Let me see. Hold on. Kennedy, hold on. Let me look at it. Let me name
Yo,
these
even
brothers.
Kennedy knows there's no Reby.
Okay. Maureen
Who?
Rylette Jackson,
No.
in parentheses or in quotation marks, Reby, born May 29, 1950. Then Jackie, then Tito.
Could you
then
put your phone
Jermaine.
up to the camera so I can see what you're looking at?
Yeah,
Oh,
can we
I don't.
verify? Can I verify
Okay.
this?
You know what? Let's do this. How about let's do this? Okay.
Verify.
He about to share
You
screen.
motherfucker. Okay, over here.
Damn, Tito, you don't be sharing. Yo, Tito don't be sharing
That's
no
Michael,
goddamn
bro.
screens.
Is that Michael?
Right here. Do we see this?
Yo, Tito, you see what's happening right now?
Do we see this?
Oh,
do we-
goddamn.
Do we
That's
see
Reby?
Reby?
Yo, put
Do-
Reby away. I don't want to see her no more.
Okay. Thank you.
Damn, yo, Tito,
right.
what's happening? Why can't you be sharing screens?
Well, what the fuck you want me to share?
I don't know. You share something.
Bro, let me show you guys something. Let me check this out. Not only do we share screens, bro, we also fucking where's it at? Oh, right here. We got a theme song.
Cucuy sharing it. That's how often we share screens, guys.
We've got a theme song, bro.
That's hilarious.
Doug,
Yo,
you know
you
what
got-
happened? You know what
You gotta
happened?
send that over to Daniel, so when he plays it, it'll play over the damn thing, right?
Hey, this.
No, I got it right here. I'm not linked in, I don't think, but
Hey, you know what though? This is what happens. As soon as you open the door to Tito's room that he's in right now, this is all you hear,
Huh.
Doug. Look at you go to open the door, he's here. Watch. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yo, as soon as the door opens up.
Tito's like,
Yo.
baby.
Yo, they tell all the kids, stay out that room. You can't go in that room. You open that door up, shit happens up in there.
Baby, you know,
Let's get it on.
I've been at work all day, and I think it's time that I not only do I show you why they call me Big Tito, but
Yo, Tito's gonna make that his ringtone in like 20 minutes.
Boy, shut the hell up.
Towards fucking ding tone whenever he's getting his ding with.
did you say his ding tone?
Yeah.
As soon as I pull my fucking shit down.
Hey, he's gonna hit the zipper and the fucking song comes on.
Oh, dude, hey, we need to invent that shit.
Every time he
bro.
pees, it comes on.
Classic.
That was good shit, man. That was good shit.
Oh man, what one more. We got one more. You know, there's a revolving every time you open it, his playlist is on shuffle. Sometimes you open the door and you just hear, oh, the door's opening. Oh my God, Tito, close your door, dog.
I don't feel comfortable anymore.
I don't feel comfortable anymore.
Tito, what are you doing in that room?
Bruh, you don't even want to know.
I don't. Actually, I don't.
I don't want FBI showing up at my house.
Hell
But
no.
oh, you know what? I forgot. I even forgot we did this shit. I'm like, oh yeah, we're not supposed to drink anything. Oh man. Well, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna wrap it up because
Trojan or lifestyle?
We go bareback in this house, dog.
Yes. All
Come
right.
on.
Hold up.
What are we? What are we?
Cheapskins,
14? Come on, Cucuy.
What do you mean?
You
You don't
got
wrap,
one more minute and you at 30 minutes.
you don't wrap it up,
30.
bro?
Don't, Doug. I probably like maybe twice in my life. I lived on the edge.
Was your nickname Bareback Jack?
No, actually, they called me Dirty D, but that was
Dirty D. Bro, come on, man. We had a chick at work when I worked at Seymour called Dirty D.
yeah.
Yeah, she would go screw in the meat room and then they would just.
Bruh, Dirty D is like Elm Street. There's one in every fucking town.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Sure.
have you guys ever seen Pootie Tang?
Yeah, hell yeah.
There was a dude named Dirty D on that too. He gets locked up,
Hey.
and they have to get like the fireman's hose to try to spray him off in the showers. He's like, oh.
Hey, and back to our Cucuy sharing his screen. Hey, new phone. What do they say? New phone. Who this? Well, I got the bitch linked. I got it linked, bro. It should be fucking.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Let's see. Oh, maybe not, bro.
Hey.
That's a fail. Never mind.
That's no difficulty.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. It
all
should
right.
happen.
Oh, wait. No.
What happened there?
Are you playing it, Cucuy, or no?
I thought I was, but I don't even know what
Can y'all hear it? Oh shit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Tito, tell people to stop coming in your room. Close that door. What? Can't shut the door.
Yo, you can't play that and have your kid in the background. That's weird.
He's stupid fool.
Daddy, what's that?
For real.
The musk incense, come on.
Oh man.
All
right. Well, you know what, guys? I think it's about time we wrap up this segment. We appreciate you guys joining us, but
that was wild. That was wild.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having us on. Hey, y'all killed it. 31 minutes. Hey, y'all did it, man. Destroyed the Paqui Chip Challenge.
No.
We appreciate you guys, everybody that's listening to this. Please check out That's Wild Podcast. Check out Tito. Check out E. They're homies, and man,
Carolina cheaper, bro. Because
right now we're fucking broadcasting from 4 different time zones. So I appreciate
on the moon.
Appreciate fucking the one that it's the latest right now is E. It's fucking 5 a.m. where he is, motherfucker.
Yo,
I'll get to Bali one day, bro. I'll get to Bali one day.
I do have to work in like 5 hours, but I do want to give you guys a shout out. You guys handle that shit like a trooper. You guys, I can see it in your eyes. It was hurting, but you power through it.
We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys keeping time and shit for us, because I wouldn't have been able to keep time during all that. So
we just treated that chip like a fat chick. We got to power through it.
Hell yeah, man. Made it 30 minutes. E, broadcasting from Dubai. Appreciate you, bro.
We got E in Qatar. We got
say hi to your 5 wives.
Well, after show, but later, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. El Cucuy, we got a lot of shit to get back to right now because I know there was a lot of shit this week. So you guys, we'll see.
I gotta burn one so they can learn one.
Peace. I heard it. I heard it.
I was talking all that shit and it just hit my throat. I got like a little jolt. It was like an aftershock out of nowhere. But anyways, after show, but later, we'll see you guys. That's wild. Everybody go check them out.
Motherfucking Wild Podcast.
And watch them because they do their shit live. I told E earlier that, you know, they do their shit live and they're entertaining. We have to edit our shit to make it entertaining. So we hope you guys go check them out. They broadcast live, so get in on the chat and all that shit.
Fuck with us, they're good people. You fuck with us, you gotta fuck with them. They'll keep you entertained.
Yo, 1 second. You know what we did before, because you guys are running a little bit late, which we had no problem with. We ended up doing a podcast before you guys, because we were like, yo, let's just go live and do a podcast and record this shit, and maybe we'll go and dump it off.
Oh, yeah. See, that's how they are. That's how impromptu they are. They do their shit on the improv. So check them out. That's Wild Podcast. E, Tito, we'll be right back. Well, that was interesting.
Damn. Hell yeah.
That was interesting. 30. We waited. I had to cut that a little short because we didn't want to have the whole time, but we waited at least 30 minutes between then and now. And dog, we're fucking. I'm good. Are you good?
Put a tingle in my dingle.
Well, we got to thank That's Wild Podcast because those dudes are cool. That was fun.
Tito
and thank you for
Ito.
Fucking Ito. Ito, that was fucking
shout
funny.
out Ito.
But fucking shout out to E especially because he's in Florida. So right now it's about 6 a.m. his time.
He slammed 3 Red Bulls just to make the show.
You know what? It's funny. I picture him carrying like a teddy bear with one of those fucking like hats that's like hanging off to the side, has like stripes on it and shit, and his like pajamas.
I picture him sneaking in vodka and his nuts in a concert in a Ziploc bag.
I can picture that too for some reason.
Shout out E.
Shout out E. Shout out Tito. That was awesome. But honestly, Doug, I don't want to say it wasn't hot because it was definitely hot, but
yeah, it was hot.
I don't think it lived up to the hype. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because you know what? To me, there's 4 things, and again, I'm gonna just bring it back to Greeley, Colorado. There's a wing sauce, and if you really want to know the hottest chili I've ever had, you have to have the 4 dimensions. And the wing sauce from Greeley, Colorado, it busted out the sweat, the snot, the saliva, and the tears. And I don't feel like the Paqui challenge even hit any of that. Like it was hot. It was hot. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit and say that it ain't hot. But if you can handle hot shit, you can handle the chip. If you can't handle hot shit, it might break you to your knees.
Yeah, it was honestly, Doug. I don't know. That's just like an I don't know. It was cool. It was, but I was like, I don't know why I wanted to be like hotter, you know?
Right.
Like, I mean, it sounds stupid, but I wanted to be, yeah, exactly. I wanted to be a little more uncomfortable.
I'll tell you this, and you tell me, we're going to go ahead and we're going to rate this. And I'm going to say 10 is damn near puking. And if you're not puking, you're definitely grabbing some milk, water, whatever the fuck you can get your hands on. A 10 is just a 10, bro. I don't care who you are. You're going to need some type of refreshment of some type. And if we're going to rate that, and that's the bar. If a 10 is you're suffering and you're absolutely miserable and you need it to go away now, I think this is about a 7.5 or 8.
I'll say, you know what? I'll say 8. 8's a good number.
I didn't need any drink. It was hot. Drink would have been nice, I guess, but it did not cripple me. It did not make me feel like I had to go grab something. I wasn't looking at my watch because I know we were kind of timing it because you're supposed to go 30 minutes.
It's funny because we were timing it, but then we lost track of time.
And
then fucking Tito even told us, he was like, we're fucking 30 minutes in. And
yeah, it was 8. I would say a solid 8. On a say, if 10 is going to cripple you, where at least, you know, and your definition of cripple can be whatever. But if 10 is going to force you to grab something and question when the fuck is this going to go away, I would say it was an 8 because it was to a level where I didn't really care when it was going to go away.
Yeah.
I wasn't even worried about it.
I would give it a solid. It got. If we're giving them a grade, I would say it was a solid B.
It was a B.
It was a B. You know, A, I would have been falling over, I think.
Right.
You know, A plus, I probably would have been puking.
There's work to
You
be
know?
done. There's work to be done. If
But
that's the
just-
gold, if that's the gold standard, people out
Hey.
there need to step it the fuck up.
Like any good supervisor will tell you, there's always room for improvement. So Paqui, take this as a fucking, not as a diss,
No.
just as a there's some room for improvement.
You know what
know?
they need to do, bro? I got a suggestion. Paqui,
What's up?
look me in the eyes, Paqui. Look, stare down the barrel of the Cucuy. Okay. And what I'm gonna say is this is cool for normal people. But I didn't get a fucking name like El Cucuy from eating this shit. Step it the fuck up and get it one for us fucking chingons. All right.
Hey,
Step it the fuck up.
some people tell me that I look like a white guy. And so I didn't get the middle name Javier by eating some bullshit like that and fucking like
No, you
fucking
didn't.
like reaching for milk and shit, you know?
And you handled it like a G too. I think we both did well. I mean, you could see the burn in our eyes, but again, we did not reach for shit.
Yeah, that was interesting, Doug. But I mean, honestly, I would say if anybody wants to grab one, you could get it for like $20 on Amazon. Yeah, Prime, it'll be at your house in a few days, and try it for yourself.
But
You know,
a
let
little
us
tip,
know.
but a little tip from the Cucuy and follow my lead because I did this. Don't blow before you eat the chip. Eat the chip and then do your smoking because it will intensify it. I did not chief first. So it was an 8 because it was a normal 8. I don't
Yeah.
know. Whenever I get chiefed out, sometimes that shit seems hotter than it really is. And I did not want to fucking fail this challenge. So wait till you're done and then you'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I dug it. It was cool, but I'm just saying, you know what? Just if you have done the challenge, let us know down in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. Let us know if you've done the challenge. If you haven't, let us know if you will do the challenge because I think it's worth. I mean, honestly, after we fucking kicked it with fucking E and Tito on their show, and we watched them do it, I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I was a little curious.
I was nervous a little bit.
So, you know, I was curious to actually see what kind of results we were going to have, how it was going to be. So if you watched us do it and you're curious, fucking go ahead. And if you want to see, and this ain't no diss, this is just
because I got bubble
promo.
guts. I had bubble guts from watching them do it before we do it. It gave me the bubble guts.
I'm just going to say as a promo to their show, if you want to see how it affects somebody bad, go watch the episode with Tito and E doing it. We're on that episode. So just look for one of the episodes with us and watch it. And it fucking hit one of their hosts pretty bad. So go ahead and check it out. That's Wild Podcast. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, man, I mean, back to some more fucking Covino and Rich shit, Doug. So what else do you have for the fucking week?
That's just about it. Again, I feel like Covino's firing on all 8 cylinders, and I'm glad he's back. You know, glad he's healthy. Glad they're picking up what is it RO20 or what the fuck did he name that machine?
Oh, they called him
R202.
Yeah, that's they called him
Yeah.
R202. I think it was that, right?
Which that's a good sign. So you know,
Yeah.
keep Covino in your prayers, and glad he's feeling better. And shout
Yeah,
out
man.
Big Steve. Hey, yo. And where the fuck Tudmaster needs to come back on, bro.
I know. That was
And
cool,
fucking
man.
nasty ass J-Rock. J-Rock is a slime ball, but I'm interested.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think I was gonna say back in the day it would have been cool to kick it with J-Rock, but I'm not gonna lie, Doug. I think even now he's still crazy if you kick it with him. So
I did my fair share back in the day, bro. But some of the stuff he was saying, I'm with Tommy. I mean, I'm just not on that level. My wiener's built for my screen, bro, not the big screen. I mean, it just I'm with him. Like some of the shit J-Rock was talking about, dude. He's hey, I'm gonna call him Bobby Bonilla because he's out in left field.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's definitely a deviant. And it's crazy to me that Spot, because Doug, when I think about it, like,
Right. How is it? We were just talking about Spot. How do you have them from the same parents?
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying me and my brother and my sister are all pretty similar. I think I'm a little more adventurous with like certain things. I think that, but I think overall we all have pretty much like the same Like there's not like a polar difference like there is between Spot and J-Rock in our family.
Well, if we're in a
For
simulation,
sure.
if we're in a simulation, Spot needs to hit rewind and come to my neighborhood, and this shit would never have happened because we would have forced him, bro. He would have been like 15, and we would have just pushed him in a room with chicks that would have just forced him to do it. They would have just took advantage of him. He wouldn't have had a choice. So I don't know, man, but yeah, J-Rock, I don't see how they're just complete polar opposites, man, growing up in the same household.
Yeah.
Especially now that you said J-Rock's older.
Yeah, that and Spot's the baby, and what's
But
fucking
he should be more like Tommy, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it, Doug. I don't get how they could, grow up in the same household, same fucking parents, same family.
If Tommy is the Tud Master, bro, because he grew up watching Covino, then Spot should be like the Spud Master because he watched fucking J-Rock.
Exactly. He should be fucking Tommy times 1,000.
He was always eating French fries, so let's call him the Spud Master, bro.
Oh man, but no, I think let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to absolutely get to. Oh, I got to give a shout out real quick. There's a dude named Richie Ramos. So I got to say what's up to him. He left us a comment on fucking YouTube or Instagram or one of those bad boys. And he told us, he was like, hey, he's like, congrats fellas. Cause we hit 100 episodes. And he was like, he said, you guys always crack me up. So shout out to Richie Ramos. Shout out to Carl Reinhardt. So he texted me a few hours ago, but we've been fucking busy with all this shit. So I haven't got back to him, but Carl, I saw your fucking text. I'll get back to you, homie. And then, I got one last Covino and Rich story.
Can I give one shout out first?
Sure. What's up?
Michael Miggs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go all fucking, I forgot his name. You mother sucker, you. You were right, bro. I asked today. It's Lompoc. Matter of fact, what I was told is that Lompokians or Lompokians, however in the fuck you say that shit, they get offended if you say Lompoc, bro. Like they don't like it. And so shout out Michael Miggs. We always encourage everyone to leave us feedback, whether we want to hear it or we don't. And I'm gonna be honest, if you listen to the show when you brought it up, I didn't want to hear it. I thought he was full of shit, but it comes out that he wasn't. He was right. I was wrong. You heard it here first. Shout out Michael Miggs.
Hey, that's one thing though. You can admit when you're wrong, and that's one thing that we always appreciate is the fucking honesty. And you know what? We're not always going to be right.
Nope.
We're
just most of the time.
Hey, 100 episodes, Doug. There's some shit that we said was wrong, and we'll own up to it if you let us know.
Absolutely.
But one thing I have to ask you real quick is, did you catch the old dude that supposedly went to Rich's high school?
Yes, at the softball field.
That dude is so full of shit. He just wanted to fuck Rich.
Could
100%, 100%, dog. Because think about Rich. Rich has diarrhea of the mouth. So think about this. All right, some old dude walks up to Rich. Hey, squeezing Rich's fucking biceps and shit. You hit a couple of nice ground balls out there, right?
Squeezing his fucking bicep.
And then Rich, oh, really? You think so? Well, get this. I'm not even from LA. Oh, really? Me neither.
I developed my talents in fucking New Jersey.
I'm not from here. I'm from Franklin Square. Oh, that old man. Me too. We have so much in common. You're from Franklin Square as well. Did you go to Franklin Square High? I did.
Class of 1902.
As he's all stroking Rich's hair.
And his cane.
Sorry, you had a little lint in your hair there. Oh, it's okay. I appreciate that. Right? Rich being all fucking stupid. And
that lint came all the way from Franklin Square.
Oh, Rich. Oh, really? Franklin Square High? Guess where I went to elementary school? Fucking Ronald fucking Johnson Elementary.
Johnson?
Oh, Ronald Johnson Elementary? I did too. He probably grabbed Rich's chin. Oh, grabbed his cheeks and shit.
I'm grabbing his side poops, bro. Come here.
Oh, yeah. He's like, he goes, too bad you got rid of those. I really could have held on to those. Rich goes, what? He goes,
he saw his side poops. He's like, did you like growing pains too? My favorite character was Boner.
Oh, speaking of which,
I got one.
I took my medicine just in time. And then Rich goes, huh? And the guy goes, whoa, I didn't say anything.
When they said 48 hours, they were.
I'm telling you. Doug, I'm telling you, 100%. That old man wanted to bang Rich. 100%. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Doug. He fucking opened up the conversation,
Pandora's box,
and then Rich fucking threw out a, "Oh, I'm not even from here. I'm not from here either."
You think he
I'm
threw
telling
out,
you.
Oh, I'm Rich Davis.
So after show, but later, episode number 101. Who do we like to wrap shit up with usually?
Baseline Trey.
But you know what? I'm sorry, Baseline, not today, Holmes. We have to, since we had some lessons that we gave in fucking West Coast fucking hip hop and shit. I think we have to go out with some Easy-E, Doug. So here we go. See you guys in episode number 102.
Bow wow wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay, suck on these nuts, nigga,
Suck on these nuts.
I tell them bow wow wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay, suck on these nuts, nigga,
Rich suck on these nuts.
It ain't nothing but easy, baby. Hit a smooth
Spot is way too stanky.
Gang of shit, but it don't faze me. That punk nigga Dre still
Here we go.
pays me. Well, if it's on, motherfucker, then it's on, G. Now, if it's on, motherfucker, then it's on, G. Hey, Mr. Prankster, prankster, storybook gangster. Back in 86, you wore the pumps and mascara. Down with the motherfucking wrecking crew, bitch. But once a bitch is old, the bitch, and now the fucking switch. Fact, with the stethoscope, now you're
Yeah.
bitches makes a Dre a bigger man. Khakis, putting loafs in a Jeep ride. Would set you from punk, would set you from ride. Rip Van Winkle, sleeping nigga, woke up and became a G.
Rip
But
Van
you
Winkle
still on
and
and press the easy. Smoke a little sherm, now you call it shit the chronic. Niggas on the west side call it bionic. I make a meal here, make a meal there. Fuck a bitch here, fuck a bitch there.
Yeah.
You got to bounce to see you guys.
After show, but later. The after show, but later. ABSL.